back again, finally, with another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. If you may have noticed, it's been almost a week since I last broadcast. I got the flu, and when I get the flu, the first thing it does is it takes my voice out, so my voice is not 100% back, but it's better than it was in my last stream. Also, my last video got age restricted because of that sex scene near the end. So, nothing I can do about that. I can't exactly dispute it because, I mean, it is. So, so I'm back. I'll be back on my regular schedule Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Thursday. I wanted to Tuesday, Wednesday. I wanted to try and make up the days I missed, but I just wasn't feeling up for it, honestly. I'm still not 100%, as I said. So, yeah. So I am back. We will continue on where we left off. If you'll remember, we just had the party where me and Minthara got acquainted, let's say. So,
my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. Not yet, I'm afraid. But my expectations are very, very high.
Okay. You want to talk to Volo every time you're in camp until he says he has a solution for you. I won't go into details of what that is right now, but it's something very beneficial to you. So, for the time being, let's go ahead and get ourselves set up. Oh, I have detect thoughts already. Huh. Not. I thought I had. I apologize. I haven't thought about this game in days. As I said, I was spending my time recovering. It looks like I already did all this stuff. I already, yeah, you don't need the shovel there. Let's see. Let me look at everybody. Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Yeah. Alright, looks like I already did all the... Looks like I already did all the maintenance before leaving the camp, which is what I usually like to do to make sure that we're ready to leave. Drinking the potions, you know, casting the spells. Looks like I've already done all that. Yeah, she's got all her spell slots. Okay. That's only for her. Wait. Yeah, I didn't do it, all of it. Because I don't believe my main character has yeah, I don't think he has the ceremony, coming of age. And then I cast it on Asterion, so it'll help with his, well, he don't need help with his lockpicking, I'll be honest. Yeah, that's 10 turns for that. That'll heal her and increase her hit point maximum by 5. I don't think I have the... Okay... Yeah, I'm just talking to myself out loud. I'm just making sure that I have everything done. Yeah, Mantle of Awe, Coming of Age, Speak with Animals, Detect Thoughts. I feel like I'm missing something on my main guy, though. I guess not. I guess it'll come to me later. So we'll go ahead and continue on. We just raised the Druid Grove to the ground. Oh, Asterion wants to talk.
You know, I've been thinking,
And I think there's something I should
Yeah,
tell
there
you.
is.
Nothing big or terrible, just a small little detail about me that hasn't come up naturally. It's just that I happen to be what's the best way to put this? A vampire.
Yeah, it has to plan. They've planned for this. If you don't naturally find out that he's a vampire, which happens during a long rest, he'll try and drink your blood. You have a choice of whether you let him do it or not. If that doesn't happen, we didn't take very many long rests. So if that doesn't happen, then when you get enough relationship with him and you get far enough into Act 1, he automatically starts this conversation with you. So you'll know he's a vampire, but you probably already figured that out. Well, yes, obviously.
Right. Well, glad we got that out the way. So, was there anything else?
I mean, there's so many hints they drop that if you've played the game a couple times before, you'll notice little hints he drops here and there about his true nature. You can ask him all about himself and if he wants to become a how you become a vampire, blah blah blah. I honestly don't care that much. I don't plan on getting romancing him. If you are planning on romancing Astarion, I would definitely talk to him as much as possible. Exhaust all of his dialogue. So you can get some points with him. So you can get your relationship up. I personally have no desire to romance him, so. My girl's the evil dark elf Minthara, so.
I have such a headache.
That's who I'll be romancing this time. Battle-worn blade. Okay. We're just looting the leftovers of the massacre here. If you'll remember, us and the goblins, along with Minthara, we massacred all these. Oh my god. Yep, it's Damon. He's a big part of Karlach's story. So if Karlach is in your party, you need him to help Karlach. Oh crap, heavily encumbered. Holy, I think I just picked up a bunch. Oh, that was some super heavy armor I picked up. We'll give that to Lae'zel. What's this? Heavy armor. We'll give that to Lae'zel too. She's a super strong woman. Medium. We'll go ahead and send that to Shadowheart. Can she wear any of that? Let's double check. Oh, she's already wearing ringmail +1. And she's already got a chainmail plus. Ooh, it's 17. We'll change.
Comes, I'm ready.
See, put her. Is this better than what she has? 1 less piercing damage. 6 of 1, quite honestly. 1 less piercing damage. Why not?
How many die today?
Exactly.
How many die tomorrow?
A lot. So yeah, Damon is very important to Karlach's story, but Karlach is one of the good characters that will leave your party the second you turn evil. So killing him honestly doesn't matter because she's not going to be in your party anyway. Matter of fact, when we run across her, chances are she's going to attack us and we're going to be forced to kill her. But we are well armored and armed, and she is not. So chances are she's going to lose that battle. At least if we're doing our job correctly. But now the Druid Grove is not somewhere where you can sell goods anymore. The problem with an evil playthrough is a lot of the good vendors are with the good guys. And once you kill off all the good guys, you run out of places to sell stuff. That's my one issue that I have with the evil playthrough. Is the lack of vendors. I mean, yes, there are vendors in some of the evil places you go, but some of the better equipment you can get are with the so-called goody two-shoe vendors. I mean, yes, you do get an opportunity to sell your stuff to them and buy from them before you murder everybody. So you should definitely take advantage of that. I'm not going to loot every single person NPC's body because they mostly have junk on them. Nobody has anything really super great. The druids are the ones that have the best stuff, and as you know, we murdered them. So, and we took their idol, the idol of Sylvanas. That's why we have that Sylvanas' blessing. We can always sell it if we really want to. Alright, so let's see what we want to do now. We've solved the Druid Grove problem. We murdered everybody. I don't know why that's resolved, because we haven't... That resolves later on. Okay, so we have a few things we can do. We definitely want to go to the Githyanki Creche, like Lae'zel wants to go. There's a very important thing there. We freed the artist, missing shipment, masterwork weapon. We're gonna need be able to open the. Okay, so this quest will never be able to finish. We sold the ring, so that one will just fall off later. So, all right. That's the missing shipment is there. This will take us to the Githyanki Creche. This particular map, we didn't even do that, did we? Okay. Yeah, we have a few things we need to do here before we leave this map for good.
So much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very light.
I apologize. I still have a little bit of a cough. I try to cover the microphone so I don't cough into you guys' ears when you're listening to the video. Hopefully it's working.
Enough! We know you have her. Please, we just want Mayrina back.
We'll go investigate that in just a second. I was gonna say everybody's perception failed. Oh Lord. Seriously? Where was the second? Okay, we'll come in here. Okay, I think I have some food on me that I need to send to camp. Oh yeah, I have a crap ton. That'll drop some weight. There we go. Alright, let's go dig up the treasure here. Excuse me. Yeah, I got a late start tonight because I hate to say it, but I've gotten really addicted to Dave the Diver, if you know what that game is. If you don't, it's an indie game where you dive during the day to catch stuff to sell in your sushi restaurant at night. Gets a little more involved than that, but that's the basic premise of it. So, and the game loop on it gets pretty addictive. So, I lost track of time. Before I realized what time it was, I was like, crap. gonna have to hurry up. So I tried to hurry through. Once you start a dive, you can't just quit. If you quit, the next phase of the day happens. You get to dive twice, once in the morning, once in the afternoon. It was my morning dive. If I had left, I would have forfeit the rest of my morning dive, so I had to kind of hurry. So yeah, I got a late start. Now,
Tell us where she is.
I'll show you the best way to
Your bloody...
handle this.
For the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
You're lying. You have seen this girl.
Bollocks.
She's not what she appears.
You're supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice. You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
Will somebody please tell me what's going on?
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. All the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast.
Yeah, she is a hag. The Auntie Ethel. Hags are incredibly powerful creatures. The Fae should not be trifled with.
You saying we should leave Rena to that monster? Is that it?
Hold on, Joel. Let him talk. What would you suggest?
Walk away, live.
Knew it. You're full of it.
Thanks for the, advice. But we can't do that. We'll head there on our own.
See, the bottom line is those two, no matter what you say to them, they head to try and get their sister back themselves. So, honestly, you can say whatever you want to them. It really does not matter. They will not listen. They will go after her. Even if you're like, yeah, even if you tell them you'll go and rescue the sister yourself, you say, you stay here, I'll rescue your sister. They'll still say, no, we can't leave it to you. And they'll still go, and it doesn't take a genius to figure out what happens next. There are two regular guys up against a hag.
Chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Alright, let's try Wizard Arcana. That should be an easier roll. A 15. Oh boy. Alright, let's get all the help we can get here. Ah, I failed. 13. Let me see if I can re-roll. I got some more inspiration. Let's try it again. Damn! The rolls are not going my way tonight. Yay, there we go. It's not a super important roll for you to pass. It doesn't mean your game ends or anything like that. You just don't, this doesn't happen. You don't see that for what it really is. That's weird. The words came up on the screen, but the narrator didn't read it. And if you come and look in this basket, poisoned apples. So if you don't see through the illusion, and you try to eat those apples, you get poisoned. So yeah, it's not good. There's a few things if you're going through the good run that you want to do in the swamp. As far as dealing with the hag, there's a there's a way to, if you're a good guy, there's a way to expose Kaga as working with the Shadow Druids, which is an evil group of druids. Well, as evil as druids can be, it's more neutral. They believe that nature is better than everything and that humanity screwed them, basically. That's a very succinct, truncated version, but because they're not, I mean, I guess they're not really evil.
Bloodbath. Someone, something.
It's worth money. So we won't need to do that this time. We'll most likely skip that part. Because there's a whole bunch of enemies you have to face that they're not really difficult. They're really annoying though. And there's no real good treasure over with them. So there's a treasure chest, but it doesn't really have anything all that fantastic in it. And yes, all this food is good. You can see through the illusion, so anything you see that shows it as food, you can trust it. If you don't see through the illusion, you can't necessarily trust anything that you're going to pick up, because it could be poisoned food. And you can also, these, where's the plants? These, barbed bulrush, you can try and reach in there, but the only thing in there are poisoned apples, so I wouldn't even bother. But you have a chance if you don't pass a check that you take damage, because they're pin prickly kind of things, like a cactus. So now that you can see through the illusion, don't bother. No point. Yeah, some more dye. You can really get into dyeing your clothes if you want to. One of the mods I have is lets your inspiration points stack. So that's, if you saw, that's how I have. Normally you're only allowed to stack 4 inspiration points at a time, which I think that's a waste, because you'll get to 4 easy. You got 4 people. That 4 you'll get to very, very easily. And there are so many opportunities where you'll get inspiration, but you're maxed out so that you can't use the points. So I think it's only fair that you should be able to, you earned the inspirations yourself, you should be able to stack them and use them as many times as you have, if you know what I mean. It should allow you to stack them beyond 4. We all failed our survival checks. There's probably a mound there. You can't, if everybody fails, there's nothing you can do. So you can take a long rest, come back, and you'll get another check. All right, here's a chance to be evil again. Okay, before you talk to this guy, okay, perfect. Make sure everybody's close.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Ger were vagrant cutthroats.
Okay. You can take 2 different tacts with this guy. Since we're evil, we're going to take the evil tact, which the evil side is siding with Asterion, basically. You can try and talk it down so that it doesn't end in a fight, or you can back Asterion. Or you can ask, pardon, but who or what is a Gur?
A mystical and dangerous people. We travel the land, never settling in one place. We steal your chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Your friend here has heard it all, I'm sure. Now, I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
This is one way you can find out that Asterian's a vampire, but usually you'll have that conversation with him before this happens. He'll name the quarry he's searching for, and it's Asterian, and then you can ask questions and you'll figure out he's a vampire. But if you followed the clues earlier, you in your own mind you've already figured out he's a vampire. So what monster are you hunting?
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Kobold.
Nothing so dramatic. Hunting for a vampire spawn. His
Uh-oh.
name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price.
And when you find this Asterian, you'll kill him?
Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Find out as much as you can.
And bring him where exactly?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
Only a spawn pity, not like it's a real vampire.
I don't know. I'm sure a vampire spawn could still rip out your throat if he felt like it.
He is right, unfortunately. They are only weak when compared to their masters. During the day, we have the advantage, but at night, when they hunt, you'll not find a more deadly quarry.
And if you're wondering how Asterian, being a vampire, can hang out in the daylight, because yes, in Dungeons and Dragons, vampires are weak against sunlight, running water. They can't see their reflection in mirrors. Blah 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 blah. It's the parasite in him and the magic around it is what's keeping him from being burnt to a crisp in the daylight. There's another conversation chain that you can go through and you'll find that out, essentially. I can't remember if we had that this game, because I've played this game so many times, I just know that. Yes, I'm sure they can creep right up on you.
We've all survived so far. Let's focus on that.
It would still be wise to post guards at night. The threat is real.
Indeed it is. We should do something about this threat.
Okay, so here's the point where you can encourage Astarion if he's with you. If he's not with you, then obviously you can either say, hey, we met him, he's at our camp, or, not rat on your friend. Here, if you're a good guy, you kind of want to diffuse the situation, but I'm evil, so have at it. All right, kill him if you must.
Excellent.
See, because you get approval from him.
A vampire? It can't be.
He is pretty tough, though, so just be prepared. He's not really to be trifled with. He's a lot more tough than he looks, basically, is what I'm saying. Well, action surge it. Oh, she missed. Is there anything else she can do? Oh, yeah, she can. She doesn't have a pommel strike or something? Oh, she can push him. I thought she might have a pommel strike. Some weapons allow you to have a pommel strike. I don't know why I did that, just for fun. He didn't take any damage from it, so. What do we want to do? Because we want to try and kill him before he gets his turn, because he can be quite formidable. Can she reach him? Let's see if she'll do it. See if she'll make it. Oh, she dazed him. Very nice. He loses the dexterity bonus to his armor class. Which, if you look now, his AC is 11. So he has an 18 dex, which means he had a +4 bonus to his armor class. Which meant he was at a 15. Now he's at an 11 while he's dazed for 2 turns. You can hover over any object or enemy and press down on the D-pad, and it automatically will bring you to this. You can see what their resistances are, conditions on them, what they can do as far as abilities, their speed, their count to initiative, proficiency, saving throw proficiencies, if you want to kind of hit them with something where they're not proficient in. Like here's you have a charisma, anything that would cause a charisma saving throw, he would be very bad at, or intelligence. Those seem to be his 2 weakest ones. Let's see. See if we can bonk him on the head again. Who's... Okay, Shadowheart's done. Now his turn. Because he's an assassin, he should be able to get this in. If he can hit with it. Nice. Now an offhand strike. He might be able to kill him.
Sage choice. Astarian's skills serve us well.
See, that's the thing that I don't understand, is that Lae'zel disapproved of us attacking that guy. And look, he has garlic on him. It does work on vampires in the D&D universe anyway. Astarion usually has we usually give him a good bow, so. He has a pretty good crossbow, Gandril's Aspiration. You have advantage against monstrosity type enemies. Which basically means when you attack a monstrosity type enemy, you roll the attack roll twice and take the higher number. So, let's see, it's a heavy crossbow. Ooh, I have proficiency with heavy crossbows. That's interesting. How's it compared? A little bit more damage, but it psionically empowers all my abilities, so yeah, no. Okay. Let's see, Lae'zel uses heavy crossbows. Let's see. Yeah, this one's way better than what she has. She just has a basic light crossbow +1. So we'll go ahead and give it to her. Alright. That is not an encounter that is necessary. But it's one that gives you a little bit more insight into Astarion. And another great thing about this game is every choice you make, most of them will come back to haunt you in the end if you don't make them correctly. Actually, whatever you do, most of the time, you will see the reaction to it. Alright, so, this well, you want to have all your characters drink from it.
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. Dead flesh lies below. A great deal of it.
You would think with all that you shouldn't drink, but watch what happens when you drink. Oh, Lae'zel approves.
The warm rush of power flows through you. You feel stronger, faster, better.
It just goes to show you don't judge a book by its cover. Now, if you look, you get the refreshed condition, which increases your hit point maximum by 10 until you next time you long rest. So everybody can drink from it. I'm just gonna skip through the. Oops. You can only get the benefit from it once, so I'm just skipping through the dialogue. Oops. Hit it one too many times. All right, now Astarion. Have him drink. Okay, now everybody gets 10 extra HP. We're gonna need it because now we're gonna have to fight the hag. There's a lot of good treasure in here, so there is a reason to fight the hag. And since we didn't side with her, she is not very happy with us, so we're gonna have to fight her. There's another thing that seems like a good guy move, but it's not. I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. All right. So what you're gonna do for this? You're gonna separate your party out. You're going to open the door, go in with your main guy. Now, while that's happening, you're going to switch to your guys. Now, note where Auntie Ethel is. That's where she's going to start when combat starts. So you want to set your guys up around her. Is she encumbered? She's encumbered? Really? She's got a ridiculously high strength. How is she encumbered? Wow. Okay, it's gonna affect her in combat. We're gonna have to send something over to somebody. Just make sure Shadowheart's not encumbered. Okay, she's good. We need to. Oops. We're not done moving Lae'zel. She's gonna try to move towards here, this thing. because it's an illusory fireplace. So if you surround her when she tries to move, you'll get opportunity attacks against her. So I told you when I started the video, I was going to show you how best to handle combats. This is going to give you the advantage. You can play the game straight up where you talk to her, and then when combat starts, your guys are way outside, and you have to waste turns getting them to come in. This is just smarter and better. You can't always do this, but if you know there's a fight coming, and I'll tell you when there is one coming, I'll show you how to set it up.
Must have one hells of an apology for me, young man.
Tell me, Hag, is this intimidation part of the bargaining process, or does that come after?
Oh, the wizard thinks he's smart because he can read. How precious. You know, I was going to give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together.
There's Mayrina.
Have me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
That's Mayrina? Where are her brothers?
My brothers. You saw them.
They stopped by to pass on their congratulations.
Oh, we didn't find their corpses. We missed that part.
But why didn't they come in to see me?
All they left was a message, which I passed on, didn't I? Don't be stressing.
We missed that part.
You, hush. Don't be upsetting the girl with such things.
Answer the question, where are her brothers?
Cheeky thing. Sutton Farm, north of Baldur's Gate. Check if you like. But I think you have bigger problems. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
How'd you know that?
Because you stink. And I know the stench of mind flayer anywhere. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn just like that. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
No. Don't. Trust me. Don't let her. It doesn't end well for you. I'll take my chances on my own.
Ah, good luck with that. But don't you fret, Petal. I'm sure you'll make a very pretty mind flayer.
Oh, combat didn't set off.
Now, Mayrina, time to go.
Alright, we're gonna have to fight her. Alright, hold on. You don't want to fight her down below. Things get 10 times harder. You want to have the combat here.
Takes a fight.
She usually always gets initiative and turns invisible. Let's see. Now you gotta figure out where she is. Those guys will come in. Try not to worry about them. As soon as you kill her, they... Let's see, we gotta figure out how we're gonna find her, because we haven't gotten the see invisibility thing yet. Okay, is there anything we can throw? Besides, those guys don't really do a lot of damage, so you can pretty much ignore them. That was me attempting to figure out where she is. Huh. That's from the weapon she picked up.
Taking position.
Since she's invisible, we can't see her.
Can't even catch my breath.
Okay. We need to figure out a way to be able to see her. We did over there. She might have moved over this way. Nope, she's not there either. Well, this sucks. Can't figure out where she is. There's a way you can, but I haven't gotten it yet, and I don't really want to spoil anything. I'm not sure where she could be. She's not there either. I'm honestly not sure where the hell she is. We've set most of this frickin' place on fire. Alright. Alright, let's, what can we do here? Alright. We'll force her to move out of the bubble. They'll have to dash to get to you. The red caps aren't really all that dangerous, quite honestly. Was able to sonic backlash. Now they won't be able to use their hold person. Haha. She's over there.
Bye-bye, lovelies. Oh, and enjoy my well water.
Crud. We weren't able to stop her before now we're gonna have to do the combat the hard way. I tried. She's the combat guy. We'll try to keep him from going past her. Haha. Yep, we're gonna have to do this the hard way. We're gonna have to go down and face her in her den, and it's a pain in the butt to do, so. Alright. I was hoping to try and avoid that, but. Let me see if I can hit these guys without hitting Lae'zel. Okay, now. Yeah, I've just made things like a million times harder for myself. It sucks. But it's okay. You'll see what happens when you have to do things the hard way. I usually do things the easy way because I know how to do it. So having done everything like this, I honestly can say I haven't seen a lot of this stuff. So I do know about fighting Ethel in her down in her dungeon down there, and believe me, it sucks. But you'll see. I put the silence up to try and stop her from casting her spells. Let's see. Toll the Dead. Try not to use up her spell slots because she's definitely going to need them. I think Asterian's missing some health. There you go. You're back up. And you took damage because I backlashed you. Where is he going? Seriously, where does that dude think he's going? Alright. Hi, dude. That was funny. I've never seen the computer do that. Literally run over to the corner. How many times are you going to keep trying that, dude? Let's see. Let's go with... Now, we'll go ahead and loot these dudes. Can't find the body. There it is. Ooh, he had some scrolls on him. Very nice. We're definitely going to need this. There's a lot of good loot up here. So, we're going to go ahead and loot real quick. It's considered stealing, but she's down below. Now, we actually have a choice here. We don't have to pursue her. We can leave well enough alone and not kill her. There's experience points in it, obviously, and also don't want to try not to spoil anything. If you fight her down to a certain point of health, she offers you something to not kill her, and then you're given the choice if you want to kill her or not. The thing she offers you is actually it's really good. There's a basket up there. We'll take the basket down here. We'll go up there in a second. You know what? In the interest of showing you everything, we'll pursue her. We'll go down after her, and I'll show you. I'll show you the actual really good reward. It's something you cannot get anywhere else in the game. I'll tell you that. But you have to be able to beat her down to the point where she gives up and begs you to not kill her. We're definitely going to need to visit a vendor, because almost all of us are all like almost over encumbered. I'm having trouble finding places to put this stuff. Oh, Essence Weaver's Gloves. Oh, that's for sorcerers. Those are good. Can make potions out of that stuff. I'm just going through here and taking all the treasure real quick, because I pretty much know where it all is. Should always be grabbing food whenever you can, especially on the higher difficulty settings. And you don't necessarily have to take every book, but I would read every book, especially recipe books, because they can teach you recipes that you don't have yet. Potion recipes that you don't have yet. I'm gonna have to be more selective about what I pick up, because most of us are like ridiculously encumbered right now. I don't usually let it get this bad. I usually have a vendor to go to sell this stuff. And it's usually the Druid Grove, I'll be honest. I usually go to the Druid Grove and sell everything, but yeah, about that. As you know, there is no Druid Grove. I murdered everybody. But we will have to pay a visit to the Goblin Camp, because that is our new hub until we go to the next area. Yeah, area, we'll just call it that. Greater Healing Potion. So, as far as Mayrina, if you find her brother's corpses, which I guess I didn't explore enough, I missed them, they die. There's no way to save them. If you tell them you'll go and rescue their sister, they still go, as I said before. They will go and they will be killed. You'll just come across their corpses. There's no fight for you to intervene on behalf of. It's nothing like that. It's just, they're dead. Alright, go ahead and gather everyone up, and we're heading down. This next part is going to be pretty flippin' tedious. Hold on. Do a short rest. Okay, 120 for discovering that. Alright, here we go. And now we have a choice to save Mayrina. We don't have to, of course. Okay. Autosave, of course. And when the screen's red like it is...
You are as thick as they come, sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out!
Or what?
Oh, the cocky ones are my favorite to chew on. Keep going, Pickle, and you'll find out.
Yeah, you don't get to fight her quite yet.
Stop. Please. Please.
Alright, there's a lot of things, people she's torturing here. Until she's dead, there's not a whole lot you can do for any of them.
Delightful.
So, you can ignore most of these people. They're not... Until the hag's dead, you can't really do anything to help any of them. They're all being tortured in a specific way when they all came to the hag for help. Here we go.
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. You can't let people through, not again.
What happened last time you opened?
Images flash. A man cowering, a bag open at his feet. Gold coins spilling onto the floor. His cries for mercy are cut short as the hag slices into him, dismembering him painstakingly, limb by limb.
Ouch.
She cackles, the man's remaining flesh twisted and contorted.
Hags are evil.
Becoming the twisted surface of the door before you.
Oh, used to be a dude. Alright.
Flee, you feel it cry.
I'm not afraid of that hag.
A scene appears in your mind. 2 paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's lair. Screams of terror pierce the air.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years, Petal.
They are left as scabs of life, while she spits on the beauty their death would sow.
The hag will be the least of your problems if you don't open up.
The door twitches, but stays firm. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent.
I will kill here today. It can be you or it can be the hag. Or you can just walk right through. It's an illusionary wall. I can see through you. I can just walk right in.
You see the hag, eyes bright with glee, as she sets fire to the door. You're pulled from the vision. The presence within shrinks, begging you not to run through it.
It was real. The hag burnt the door down.
Please. Please.
And then put an illusion in its place. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been through this part. Last time, mostly when I come through here, I kill the hag in the opening room. But things are a little bit happened a little bit differently this time. That's what's so great about this game. Alright. I wish we had Water Walk. That would be a great spell to have right about now. Okay. Let's, that uses her action. We don't want to do that. See if we can jump over the mud. Because it takes double movement to get through mud. We want to get over to these guys as quickly as possible. My question is, why does she have such a horrible chance to hit when she has a 20 strength? What kind of weapon is she using? A javelin? When did she have a javelin equipped? She had disc equipped before. What changed? Why did it switch to that? Yeah, it switched her weapon. That's weird. That's why she's missing so much. I was wondering about that. There are actually, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. They're all people wearing masks. Let's see. 3 targets. Lizelle's outside of range. Okay. Get something over there for them to deal with. Okay. Asterian's turn. Is there a way he can jump up here? Too high. Too high. Okay. That'll go through the mud. No, not through the mud. No, not that. Alright, see if he can hit this guy. Drop that dude. Okay. And now once you find out he's a vampire, he can vampire bite once per short rest. Target takes 2d8 piercing damage, but not if it's sleeping or if you are hiding. And it heals him for the damage done. And it gives him a bonus to his stats until he long rests. So it does a few different good things for him, which is what you want. Yeah. And then once you hide or turn invisible, just move from where you were. It gives them a chance not to know where you are.
Yes, Auntie. I'll break that.
Ooh. Yeah, each round they make they're wearing a mask. Each round they make a saving throw against the mask. If they fail, they attack. If they succeed, they stand and do nothing for the round. They won't attack you. Let's see. Let me see if I can jump over the mud. Nope. Or he can walk through the mud. What the hell, man? Specifically why I told him not to do that. The controls in this game sometimes are just stupid. The computer just doesn't listen half the time. Alright. Alright. See, that means that one of my illithid powers I just wanted to see which one it was. I just wanted to show you which one it was. I believe it's there's one that the amount, if their HP falls below this one, if they're the one right above the word preoccupied, if their HP falls below the amount of evolved powers you have, they automatically die. It just kills them outright. So it's that one. I don't think it'll make it over to this one, but yeah, we'll get him over there. Alright, Lazelle. I put a mod in so that you can switch weapons with a bonus action instead of an action. Because it used to cost you an action to switch weapons. Now she could switch with... There we go. That's better. Ow! How did he get to do that? I didn't move out of her reach. How did she get to attack me? That's ridiculous. She should not have gotten to attack me. I didn't move out of her range. What kind of stupid crap is that? They all of a sudden gets to a counterattack? What the hell is that? That only ever happens if I try to move out of his range. Haha, you're dead. I'll see if he can start heading this way. If this guy fails his saving throw. Alright, let's see. Yep, she failed. I hate the computer. I really do. Let's see. You're dead.
I've been in more unsettling places than this.
I didn't mean... Let's get out of the poison gas cloud, everybody. Or just stand in it. Yeah. I'm not gonna pick any of that crap up. Alright, let's stay out of the poison gas cloud. So, they don't really have much on them except their weapons. And that mask. And the mask really has no value. It doesn't really do anything. You can loot them. Say they just have basic stuff on them. None of them has any magic items. We're going to avoid the poison cloud. There is a chest over here, however. With some nice potions in it. Alright. There we go. Go ahead and take a short rest. Now, surprise, surprise, you can jump through the waterfall. Alright, this next part is going to be difficult, to say the least. Alright, we're going to need him. Is he immune to poison? Yeah, you'll want your rogue to be immune to poison. You'll want to have your cleric cast guidance on your rogue.
Traps.
That was ridiculous. That's not... That wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't step on the trigger. And now, why? There's nothing there for me to disarm. What is going on here? This game's been acting weird this entire playthrough. There it is. It's because he failed his perception check. That's why. I thought he made both. See, it's a frickin' 30. It's tough to break through, but you're gonna kind of need to. Either that, or you can just make everybody drink. Yeah, I'm not using all my things on it. That's not happening. I'm not using up all of those. All right. So another option we can do. Let me see if I can make enough. I can't even make elixirs of poison resistance. Ooh boy. What I don't understand is why it's making me use inspiration points and not letting me use the disarm traps tools. Normally when you fail to disarm a trap, you can use one of the tools to get another chance at it. I don't understand why this one's not letting me. Okay, let me see. Let's see what else we can do.
A long way to
One other option. We can put coming of age on him. She's not concentrating on. You can cast guidance as many times as you want. It's a cantrip, so you can cast it as many times as you want. Okay, he'll get another 1d4. So he gets a bonus of 14 to 20. It means he only has to roll, if it's the lowest end, he'll only have to roll a 16. If it's the highest end, he'll only have to roll a 10. And it's a 17. So that means at the low end of 14, that means I rolled a 3. Told you I have horrible luck. Natural 20. Natural 20 always succeeds. So, this is why I said you didn't want to come down here and have to face her. Because now
How considerate.
you have to sit here and disarm every single one of these traps. That one at least is a little bit easier. And of course I roll a 35 on that. Oh, Lord. Oh, come on! I didn't step on it! Give me a break! That's crap! That is crap! I didn't even step on the damn thing! Screw you! That was friggin' cheap! Of course her perception failed. Of course it did. Because I need it not to fail. Come on, let me roll my check. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Everybody failed. Get the hell out of here with that crap. Come on. What kind of stupid crap is that? Hold on. I need to have, swear to God, this game sometimes. It's ridiculous. Alright. Now. Personally, I would have, when I usually play, I save scum a lot. I'll be honest. I do.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
I save scum. Because I have such bad luck with rolling dice that if I didn't, my characters would be dead like 100 times over. So, let's see. Is there any other... Basically, we're going to have to clear the way for the entire party to get down here to even be able to fight her. Of course it did.
Keep it together.
Alright. We should be cleared up until where Starion is. Since he can't seem to make any checks, even though he has a bonus of 1d4 to all of his checks, including his perception check. Meaning that he should basically always detect it. Of course. Alright.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap.
As you can see, I have the worst luck with dice. Dice hate me. I rolled a 1. A 1, which is an automatic failure. I rolled a 1. See how much trouble I have with dice? Now you see why I save scum. Okay. Now, you need to get you guys ready because we're about to have the fight and it's an annoying fight. Okay. Make sure everybody is full up. Alright. Let's go. Now, she's going to have Mayrina in a cage and slowly lower it down. If you want to save her, you have to do it, kill her by a certain amount of time. If you don't care about Mayrina, and me, honestly, I don't give a crap about her.
You'll come to my home.
So I'll let her die, I don't care.
My business, and now have the gall to face me in the heart of my lair. You petulant bollocks! I'll rip your spine out your asshole. Blood to spice my stew.
Yeah, probably not.
I'll keep you alive until I've sucked the marrow from your bones.
Yeah.
Bring you back and do it all over again.
Yeah, just get to it.
Please.
Yeah, just get to it, woman. You'll suck the marrow from our bones, blah, blah, blah. We get it. Okay, do I have... Ooh, I do have a potion of speed. Ooh. Can only do it once per round. Ooh. Doing some nice damage.
I am fury. I am death.
You are not going to be able to get to her in time. Alright, let's see. Oh, she can. Misty Step. I always make sure my fighter types get Misty Step. For this very reason. So they can come up right behind them. Let's see. She has maneuvering attack, sweeping attack, disarm. She doesn't have anything. She's not armed, basically. So that means she rolled a 1, by the way. I told you I have horrible luck when it comes to the dice. Hence why I do what I do. Why I save scum. Otherwise, well, I would never get anywhere in the game. Ooh, now she's bleeding. Now she's gonna turn invisible.
You want the girl so bad. Fine.
And I put that status on her, and if you saw, it was this one that it said bleeding was taken away. Which tells me that this is the real one. So they kind of messed up on that one. If I can hit her. Like I said, if I can hit her. Which chances are I won't be able to. Okay. Is there anything I can do? I don't think there's anything I can do. I don't have any more potions of speed, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I had just the one. We haven't gotten the materials to make our own yet, which we will. We'll be getting those materials later, and we'll be able to make our own potions of speed. But for the time being, we don't have access to it. So, told you this is a tough fight. See, I got to destroy one of them for free. And see, she rolls ridiculous. She rolls criticals left and right. That's why I get... That's why I hate games. I hate this frickin' game. For that very thing. I roll freaking ridiculously horrible. The computer rolls crits left and right. See, I miss left and right. That's why the fights take for frickin' ever.
To the death.
Bloody clever clogs.
Now, when she tries that trick again, we just watch for the one that has the shows the condition disappear. Let's see. Disarming attack. She doesn't have anything to disarm. We're gonna have to shoot her from here. We can try a piercing shot. Because her dexterity sucks and it's a ranged weapon. Of course she missed. Of course she missed, because she always misses. I told you I miss so flippin' much in this game. Like, it's ridiculous how much I miss. As you've seen multiple times by now. Okay, it didn't show any of these lose their thing, so that they're not it. This one was an illusion before. So then it has to be this one then. Are there any others? Because I didn't see any of them lose their rupture.
Another step forward.
This fight is like super annoying. Why didn't she get an opportunity attack? What the hell was that? She didn't get an opportunity attack when she moved out of range. This game is ridiculous sometimes. Neither one of those lost the rupture effect. I watched them. That's some bull, dude. Come on. That's some crap. That's some freaking crap. Now it's not even playing by its own flippin' rules. She was invisible. See, this game cheats sometimes. That was bull. That was complete bull. Now she can turn invisible and have a dozen freaking of course. And now she's gonna do the same thing over again. She doesn't miss. She hasn't missed yet. She hits every single time. She has not missed an attack yet. That's ridiculous. This game is ridiculous, man. Come on. I miss left, right, and center. She never misses. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is some crap. We miss most of the time. She never misses. She's hit us every single time. Oh wow, we finally did some damage and it was 5 frickin' points of damage. What kind of stupid crap is that? Why did Astarion not get his turn? Oh, because lethargic, because of he used the potion of speed. She's gonna miss, so it doesn't really matter. Well, I'll be goddamned. We actually hit something. This freaking game hates me. Any game that has RNGesus in charge hates me. Because this happens all the time. Happens all the time. All the time this happens. I constantly miss over and over again. It just gets to the point of frustration, as I'm sure you can hear in my voice. Freaking frustrated because this happens all the damn time.
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything!
This is an interesting way of thanking me.
You want thanks? A slap is all you deserve. Ethel was going to bring my husband back. Back from the dead.
Yeah,
And
okay.
I'll never see him again. Because of you.
Hags don't work for free. There you go. Don't be naive. A hag was never going to help you.
She would have. I had everything.
Yeah, of course you did. Sure you did.
Just a bit longer and my child would have been born. And all this would have been over.
Not really. You were going to trade your baby for your dead husband?
Don't judge me. I have nothing. My baby would have been raised in rags. Auntie Ethel promised to give this child a good life.
Yeah, okay.
Teach them magic even. More than I could have done.
You should have known better. Hags don't help anyone but themselves.
Well, I didn't bloody ask you, did I? I didn't ask for any of this. I just wanted Connor back. Now I have to drag his corpse back home, coffin and all, because a goddamn grave is the closest I'll get to seeing him again.
How about
I
that?
hope you're happy.
Yep, I am. Generally speaking, I'm very happy. So, if you had seen her brother's corpses and told her about her brothers, she would have had a different response to you. Can't use what right now? What are you talking about? Now we can go get all the treasure in here. Alright, let's pick up more. Yeah, there's a bunch of good stuff in here. This is an important item, bitter divorce. Let's see. And then you have the ever-seeing eye, which allows you to cast protection from good and evil out of it, which has its uses. Eyes of the swamp. It allows you to cast Hag's haunting sight, which, as you see, gives you vision as keen and unsettling as a hag's gaze, granting you see invisibility, dark vision, and sensitivity to light. That's the big problem. You get sensitivity to light. So when you're in light, yeah, it's not good. When you're in dark places, it's actually pretty useful. Now, all of these things have no use. They're worth a gold piece, and you can't do anything with them, really. So, potion of speed. So there's a lot of good stuff here that we just picked up. That's good as a for a druid, possibly. As you see, we have so much treasure. Jesus. These increase your jump distance and movement speed. Am I wearing any boots? Yeah, I am. Anybody else not wearing boots? Oh, she's not. She got a regular set of boots.
Blood whispers.
So I'll give those to Lazelle so she can have it. That'll increase her movement speed by 10 feet, which is pretty decent. Let's see, any of these gloves any good for anybody? That's for summoners. Fleet fingers. Dancing lights. Whenever the wearer is healed, their weapon becomes coated in poison. Huh. Who else doesn't have a necklace on? She has their Misty Step necklace. She has that necklace. He doesn't have a necklace. So you know what? We're going to give him... You got to stay on top of this stuff. When you get new items, you got to kind of think of what's going to work best for the build of the character that you have. When he's healed, it coats his weapon in poison, doing additional 1d6 poison damage, which can be useful. As you've seen, we've healed our characters a bunch, and it doesn't matter where the source of healing comes from. It also will will trigger if he heals himself from his vampire bite. Anything that triggers a heal will trigger the benefit of that. Hell, it doesn't even have to restore HP. You can just you can just drink a healing potion, and it will work. At least it should, I believe. See? Now look at his weapons. But it only lasts for a few turns, though. See? So it does work. It works on any healing, even if he doesn't get HP restored. Now, that wand I told you about, the Bitter Divorce. Here we go.
Gods, didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
If I was a good guy, I would try to console her. You could just leave him here.
No! He deserves a proper burial. He deserves some rest. And he won't get that here.
Okay. So now that Bitter Divorce, I told you that's a wand. It can be used to raise the dead. Watch.
What? You can?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring him back! Bring Connor back! Please!
Okay, point the wand towards the coffin. See, it brings him back as a zombie.
Why is he still dead?
It's a necromancy wand, that's why.
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him?
So the hag fulfills her promise. It can never be simple, can it?
But this isn't what she promised. I wanted him back the way he was, not this.
That's not how hags work. This is your husband. Do you want him or not?
Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there. But he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back.
Here's the one. Good luck to you and Connor.
Thanks.
This will figure in later. That's why I gave her the wand.
Like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you, I guess. Come on, love. Let's go.
Okay, so they will figure into the story later on. So that's why I just give her the wand and say, there you go. Later, dude. Alright, now we'll walk back through. Ooh, did we miss something? I think we missed something over here. Oh, yay. Some more potion ingredients. So, I can pick another tadpole power. Let's see, is this the one? Shield of Thralls is good. That one's not so good. Stage Fright, I haven't found it very useful. Trying to show you the ones that I found. This one's not bad. As soon as they attack you, you can reaction. You can charm them so they can't attack you again. And the more illithid powers you unlock, the more it activates this, Call the Weak. So all you have to do is get them down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 under 7 HP, 6 or 7 HP, and they die automatically. No saving throw, no nothing. They just dead. So, the more powers you get, the higher that number gets, which means the less you have to attack people. Ugh. Okay. You don't have to worry about any of the other guys. Those dwarf-looking dudes. They won't mess with you once you kill the hag. God, I wish I had water walk. Black and azure dye. Nice. Yeah, there's a frog over here. Watch.
Hag is gone! Happy!
I glad I could help.
Happy! Happy! Come! Present!
If you talk to him before the hag, chances are you'll have to fight him, and he looks harmless, but believe me, he's a lot tougher than he looks. A lot of times your attacks will just straight up miss. So, yeah. So wait until afterwards, and you can talk to the frog, and he'll lead you to some treasure. The only way to see this pouch is to have the frog show it to you. No perception check. As you noticed when we came over here, there was no perception check. It just wasn't there. We walked everywhere. I didn't see the corpses of the brothers. You'll know when you find them because one of your people will comment. Usually your guy will be like, wow, the brothers didn't listen. Alright. So we're done with that. So we're going to go back to the goblin camp and sell some stuff. Because we are overloaded. This is our new, oh, don't tell me everybody left already. Damn it. I forgot. Crap. Ah, Lord. All the goblins left to fight. I believe there's still at least one vendor inside here that's still here. Because we are full up to our flippin' eyeballs here. Oh, come on, she's gone too? You've got to be kidding me. Like, bro, this place is empty. They're all gone. Everybody's gone. I didn't realize everybody left. Holy crap. Okay, everybody left. This is the bind you come into when you're playing through the evil playthrough. Normally I would go to the Druid Grove and there's at least 2 vendors there you can sell to. Can't do that because they're all dead. It's usually why I have problems with doing evil playthroughs. I've done them before, just not the Dark Urge playthrough. And I had this exact problem. No one to sell to. Our only other option is to... We can't complete that quest. We sold the ring. Alright. If we find the shipment, we can return it to the Zentarum and... Alright, hold on. Let's, temporarily, we can send some of this crap to camp to lighten our load a little bit. Ugh. Like I said, it's my biggest problem with this kind of playthrough. Is the whole running out of storage space. Once we get access to make our own potions of giant strength, the various giant strengths, we'll be able to do better. Because then we'll make some for Lae'zel, which will put her to a 21 strength, I believe, to start with, Hill Giant strength. And then as you get higher level, there's higher level versions of it. That'll give you like Cloud Giant strength, which is like 23 or 25, if I'm not mistaken. So there will be solutions. Just for now, we're kind of stuck. I think I might have some more food. Yeah. It's not a ton, but it's some. That's why when I find food, I try to just straight up send it to camp rather than put it in my inventory. Ooh. Starion, another disarm tool. Oh, we already opened that one. Can never have too much food.
Something tore right through these people.
Alright, let's have this encounter.
Eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. Her offals smell irresistible. And while her blood feast has filled her, the hyena is not yet sated.
Come, see, my flesh becomes new flesh.
Potion of animal speaking. Lets me talk to him.
You hear what comes next before you see. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. Wave her pained muse upon your heart. Her back.
Yeah, we didn't pass the Arcana check.
A grace made possible only by it being broken.
It's basically birthing a knoll. So you want to strike it and kill it before the knoll comes out.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still.
If you don't, it'll birth a knoll.
The horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.
That's how gnolls are born. They're born out of hyenas. Like, seriously, how horrible is our initiative rolling here? It's going to go try and warn. Yep, you have to stop it. If you don't, it will go and call help, and you'll have everything attack you. Now, you gotta kill all of these bloated hyenas before they have a chance to spawn new gnolls. Can't reach it, so he's gonna have to shoot. Okay, there's only one more left. Can't reach it. He should be able to dash as dash as a bonus action, so he can get over to it at least. Okay. She only has Firebolt left. And didn't kill it. Okay, Lae'zel, get in here.
Never seen that before.
This plane finds new and exciting ways to disgust me. Best to move before the blood draws more of them.
Yeah, hyena ears is what you use to make potions of speed. So, we definitely want that. Alright. Alright, let's go check. You need 3 of them, though, so. Here's... Okay. Now, that's where you find out about the missing shipment. Basically, they were attacked by these creatures and were... the survivors were forced to retreat. I know where they are, so... You don't have to pick up the note. Just read it. You can if you want to sell it. When I have access to tons of places to sell, I pick up everything, letters included, so that I can sell it all. And I usually end up rolling in money by the end. But with this being an evil playthrough, I have less access to people to sell to. The Zhentarim are going to be our closest option for selling our goods to before we get to the Githyanki Kraish. The Githyanki Kraish has a vendor with some really good equipment in there that we'll be able to sell to. But we're going to need somebody to sell to before that. Because as you can see, we are filling up pretty freaking quickly. That's why I'm trying to send all food to camp before it takes up my inventory space. So we can just do this. Send to camp. I've done this a million times. Can you tell? Oops. Got stuck. Alright. There is a really powerful ring for your thief over here. There should be a way down right here. Don't miss this ring. I'll show you where it is. Okay, and there's some more materials to make. Now we should be able to extract. See? Now we can make potions of speed. Can only make 1 for now. There's more hyena ears in here, you'll see.
What's that?
Have your strongest character come over here and move this. This isn't where the ring is, but there is treasure under here. A bloodstone. Which you can sell. It's just money. It's nothing like super, oh my god. I'll show you where the ring is now. The ring is on a skeleton over here. Right here. That's the ring. The smuggler's ring. Gives you +2 to stealth, +2 to sleight of hand. -1 to charisma. But honestly, Astarion, my thief, is not going to be doing any talking. Therefore, charisma does not matter. So now, his sleight of hand, he gets a +2 bonus when he's picking locks or disarming traps. And if he decides to hide, he gets a +2 bonus to that as well. So it's just an all-around awesome ring for a thief, rogue, you know, that type of character. Helps with the hiding too, if you want to do, like, be sneaky and sneak around and steal from people and shit. You know, classic things that thieves do. So, alright, there's a key over here.
A key?
Alright, we're going to get the Karlak encounter out of the way now. She's over here. She's a potential party member, but since we did evil stuff, chances are she's not going to join us. When she knows the evil stuff. See?
Good. I know what you did. All those people in the Druid's Grove. You slaughtered them to a man. Did it make you feel important, huh? Did it make you feel big?
Oh, she's a goody two-shoes. Who are you?
The last person you're ever going to meet. Karlak's my name. I've got a knack for killing demons and devils, and I think I've found my next target.
Well, I'll be your Huckleberry if you think you can do it. If you value your life, you'll stand down. I'm not going to try and lie to her. Screw that crap. I should be able to make this check. Seriously? I didn't put any bone... Oh, because I rolled a 1. Yeah. Alright, now I'm going to take that and put a couple bonuses on here. Now, as long as I don't roll a 1, I'll succeed.
I've got enough to worry about without your screams giving my position away. Get the fuck out of here, now, before I change my mind.
If you fail, what ends up happening is you just have to fight her. If you don't, she will show up later. She'll never join your party, ever. For obvious reasons, because you're evil. Karlach is a beacon of goody two-shoesness. Again, we all failed our survival checks, because of course we did. I told you, this game hates me. Anything that's ruled by random numbers hates me. I roll horribly on every single one of them. Happens all the time. It's not even just this game. I just have horrible luck when it comes to rolling.
Accident or sabotage?
So, yeah, that's also the reason why I don't gamble. For obvious reasons. Because I would lose my shirt. I'd lose everything. More hyena ears. You definitely... Oh, crap. I didn't get all of them. Yeah, there's not much in the crates. There's some food. But as long as you're not playing on honor mode, food is not as big a problem. Just pick up food here and there when you find it.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby.
Because when you go on to higher difficulties, it requires more food supplies for you to be able to take a full long rest. On the lower difficulties, it's only like 40 that it requires. As you go up, it multiplies, requiring more and more and more. So by the time you get to honor mode, which is the hardest difficulty they added after the game came out, it requires a ridiculous amount of food to long rest. Plus, there's a lot of other things that make the game ridiculously hard. I would only recommend that if you play on the lower settings and you find that it's not challenging enough. Because on that difficulty, whew, lordy, it is rough, man. Let's talk to this dude, Anders.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Who or what attacked you?
A devil. The most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice.
Bullshit. Excuse me, sorry.
Straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling.
You recognize the description. The burning tiefling you met by the river.
She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
Truly, I believe I've met her.
Then you're lucky to be alive. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath.
Bullshit.
But it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
If you haven't picked up on the subtle hints I've been dropping, he's lying his ass off. I'll think about it.
May the just God guide you.
Yeah, so they're not paladins of Tyr. He's not a paladin of Tyr. They've been hired by, without getting too much into Karlach's story, there's a demon that she used to work for in the Nine Hells that she escaped from, and they're trying to bring her back, or kill her as punishment. So they were sent by that very demon to come here for Karlach, to kill her or bring her back. So they're full of shit. This person actually is a vendor that you can sell to. I forgot about her.
We've fewer mouths to feed now.
How many did you lose?
2. Both stalwarts of Tyr.
Yeah, bullshit.
Sworn to uphold justice.
Let's see what you have to trade. I don't care about the story. Yeah, she doesn't have a whole lot of money, but I'll get rid of some of the heavier stuff first. Yeah, try to get rid of the weapons and the stuff that's really heavy. Let's see. So yeah, they 100% are not followers of Tyr. So that's just baloney that they're selling you. Oh, the Rite of Thorns, who cares? Oh, she only has 2 gold left. Okay. Can she buy one of these? Oh, no. Oh, crap. No.
I'm still looking to shift some supplies. Don't have much
I
to
was wanting to
spare.
come and see what
There's more
she
than we can carry.
has to sell. Wow, she has like next to nothing, bro. I'll buy these off of her. Elixir of bark skin can be useful. Let's see, buy some arrows. I'm doing that so I can then buy stuff or sell more of my stuff to her. Trying to unclutter my frickin' inventory, dude. Because we don't have to worry about a wizard anymore because, you know, me having chopped his hand off and everything. Damn it, she only has 21 gold left. Damn it. Can I sell anything? Ooh, that's 10 gold. Nice. There's only 6, I mean. 4 gold. Anything I can sell to her that's 4 gold. One of these? No. Shoes? Alright. That's what I'm talking about. What's this? 1. Ha! I took all her money. That's usually what I try to do. I try to wipe out all the gold of a vendor.
In tears.
That way it's all my gold. Alright, so you have a choice. You can go back to Karlach, tell her that she already knows about them. That's why they lost 2 of their people. They attacked Karlach, she killed them. You can go back, if you're a good guy, you can go back and side with her and help her kill the paladin, the fake paladins. You can go back to them and say, hey, I'll help you kill Karlach, and then you'll all go there, and that's when you find out the truth. Or if you don't want to have anything to do with any of it, you can just say, screw it, and you can say screw it and just leave it alone. But he says he'll give you his sword if you help him. Yeah, alright. Let me show you the evil side of this. The good side is you band together with Karlach and fight these guys. The evil version is you take their request and you go kill Karlach. I met her. She says you're the fiends, and I met her by the river, not far from here.
Still alive. We need her head.
Okay. So we can go now over there and kill her if we want, since she's a goody 2-shoes. Which is probably what I'm going to do, because why the hell not? We already killed one party, remember? What's another one, right? We already killed Gale, the wizard guy. Chopping his flipping hand off. Which I thought was funny as hell. I really did. I thought it was super funny. So, I guess we'll just get the experience points for killing Karlach then. Alright, Karlach, what's up, girl?
Pretty sure I told you to.
Alright, so you want to do it that way. Alright, fine.
Pigs have fought.
She does have a ton of health, though. And she apparently rolls initiative really well. Ow! Which does a lot of damage. Let's see. So the problem is her being on the log is you can't get to her. Haha. Eat that, sucker. Alright. Let's see. We're just gonna go into a straight up brawl with her. You see what I mean as far as rolling initiative? Everybody outdoes us in initiative. Everybody. Like every fight I've been in, all the enemies have been able to get to attack before I do. Not a ranged attack. Main hand. Crap. We ran out of we may have to do a long rest because we're out of like everything. And now she's gonna get a turn. Crap. See, you can use charm. If they fail, they can't attack you anymore. Oh, 6 HP? That's it? Really? You better heal a hell of a lot more than that, woman. Now, we can have, since she's a living, breathing person, we can have Astarion do this.
It's hot. God, it's burning.
Ow!
You expect Astarion? Come on!
How does she know his name? Oh, that's right. I forgot. She's burning up. You can't do that. Don't do that. Take it from me. Don't do that. You can't try and bite her. Forgot about that part. It's all part of her storyline, where she's nobody can touch her because her skin is burning hot because of the engine in her chest.
A faint, acrid smell clings to the corpse, like the memory of a storm.
Remove her head. My character should like that. With all the blood and everything, she's probably like, yeah, bloody.
Spree with a sickening crunch.
My guy's probably like going, yeah. Oh, there it is. One Karlach head. Alright. Now let's loot her. Scroll of Revivify. Healing potion. None of the other thing is worth anything. Take her. Ooh, she's got stuff in here. Give this to Astarion. Give that to Astarion because he likes to throw that stuff. These are oils that you can put on weapons. I can't use them because my weapons are actually technically don't exist. So you can't put any oils on them. So, let me see what time it is. Alright. Looks like we are coming near the end of the video, but let me go ahead. I'm going to turn this quest in at least, obviously, so you guys can see. Because you're getting the view from the evil end of things. Normally, you would side with Karlach against the fake Paladins of Tyr. But clearly you don't do that because, well, alright, let's talk.
Well,
here's her head, just like you asked. Thud. Goes Karlach's head.
as promised, here is my blade. Blessed by Tyr. It's sacred. The most valuable thing I've ever held. I hope it serves you as well as it served me.
There you go. The Sword of Justice. So, it's a heavy weapon, a two-hander, which Lae'zel seems to specialize in that. Let's see if it's better than what she is currently wielding. I don't think it is. 8 to 18. She gives the user the Tears protection spell, which basically protect a creature from attacks, increases its armor class by 2. It stays on you until you long rest, or whoever you put it on, it stays until long rest. So it's not bad. If you unequip the sword, though, it disappears. That's their answer to people trying to use it, then switch to another weapon. But it's not as good as what she has, so we'll probably end up selling it. I don't think there's anybody else who could actually use it, quite honestly. I don't use two-handed weapons. My character doesn't. Okay. Next time we are going to find the lost shipment for the Zentarim, which is a pretty good quest. I'm pretty sure we are out of... Yeah, she's out of spell slots. I'm almost out of psi points. So chances... So yeah, we're probably... The best idea we can do right now is go ahead and do a long rest. Yeah, that little message tells you if you don't have enough camp supplies for a full long rest, it'll tell you right there. It'll say, you don't have enough, do you want to still rest? And you can say, yeah, why not? Because you can do a partial where you only get some of your health back and some of your spell slots. The good news is when I talk to him tomorrow, chances are he'll have a solution, and I'll show you that next video also. And let me tell you, what he gives you is very, very worth it. It may seem like it's not, but in the end, I promise you it is. Let me go ahead and rest. There's nobody who wants to talk to me. You can do partial rest. You can do auto select where you hit square. It automatically picks 40 for you if you want it to. Just make sure it doesn't pick the owlbear egg, which I believe is that, because that is very valuable and it's used, it has a use later. See, owlbear egg. Definitely don't let it select that. I think they patched the game where it won't auto-select it. Full rest. Oh, I think we're getting visited by our dream guardian. Yep, looks like it. Dream Guardian. Yep, there she is.
I promised I'd be back.
Hey, there you are. Ain't she cute?
Don't worry. I have things under control.
I designed her myself. I think she's kind of hot for a digital chick.
For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good.
Yes, I have.
Things haven't gone as you expected. You thought Nettie might be able to help you in the Druid's Grove. But all she did was reaffirm the danger.
If you had talked to Halson, she would have said Halson instead.
Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
So what should I be doing?
Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
You can ask her pretty much whatever you want. What is the sickness?
The absolute sames are not yet clear to me, but its progress towards domination is clear. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading.
Yep.
The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
Why are you protecting me?
Because I am just like you, and I need an ally. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you,
I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil.
That's good.
If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
Wait, what do you need me to do?
The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back.
It's an understatement.
I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Wow, it's a lot of exposition to dump on you at one time. And everybody's sleeping. Shh. Shh. Nice recovery sleep.
It's been a day, Scratch. Come here, boy.
Hasn't been a day. We just woke up. We literally just started the flipping day, woman. Sheesh. Okay. So we've gone well over the 2-hour mark, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I may try to continue this tomorrow if I can, but again, as I've said before, I work 2 jobs, so I don't have a whole lot of time to myself. But if I can, I will. If not, then I will be back Saturday. I'm going to be back on my schedule because I'm almost completely back to full strength. You can kind of hear my voice is improved, and it's almost back to normal. I can still hear a little bit in my chest. So, yeah. So if nothing else, I will be back Saturday to continue. The story is going to start getting really good, really fast. We're going to get a lot of exposition thrown at us. The story gets convoluted, but it's a really, really good story. So believe me, it's not one you want to miss. You know what? I don't think we have time for this. The first thing we'll do next time is talk to Volo. He has a quote-unquote solution for the parasite in our brain. But it's a long sequence. Otherwise, I would go ahead and do it now. And we're well over the 2-hour mark already. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you like what I'm doing. If you know anybody who would appreciate what I do here, my love of games, and would love to talk games with me, just have them subscribe. I'm just trying to get the numbers up so I can reach more people. And not for any kind of scuzzy way like sponsorship or any crap like that. I hate sponsored content. Like, if you've heard any of my videos, you know I hate it with a flaming passion. And I've promised to keep it off of my channel, and I mean that with every fiber of my being. I just want more people to hear my gaming insights, because I have been gaming for over 35 years, which is quite a long time. I've got knowledge from the regular NES era when I was playing Super Mario Brothers. So, on the regular Nintendo at 15, which, good God, that was a long time ago. But, bottom line, anybody you think who might enjoy my Let's Plays, as I get more people, I will move into doing other kinds of videos. But for now, I'm sticking to Let's Plays. If there's any other kinds of videos you want to see, you can suggest them in the comments, and I will read it. And if there's any particular game you want me to play after this one, just put it in the comments also. Or if you need me to do a particular section of a video, like there's a section of a particular game you're having problems with, and you would like me to make kind of a video showing you how to do it, because I have a ridiculous knowledge. I've played thousands of games. I've played most of them. I can generally help with any of that stuff. So, and if you watch the video, just give it a thumbs up. Just let me know that people are watching and like it. So I see that there's a lot of views, but I am not getting any thumbs up. So please, if you view it, just give it a thumbs up. That's all I ask. It's not hard. Just click, thumbs up, boom. That's it. So, but long rant over. I've been Dendro the Gamer, and I will see you guys in the next one.